Yo, what's good, what's great, and what's going on? Y'all must not have heard me. I said, what's good?
What's great?
What's going on?
I said, what's good?
What's great?
What's going on?
How you guys doing out there? This is episode 3 of the Garage Podcast, coming to you live from ALCHEMII Studios. Today we got a couple of good topics going on, and not only that, but we're also joined by my amazing two co-hosts, Mr. J and Mr. Domo or Omad. How you guys doing today?
I'm doing good.
Oh, I'm good. I'm blessed,
Yeah, I feel it, man.
It's kind of hot.
What you guys been up to lately? It's been hot here in SoCal. It's been hot. What do you guys been doing to avoid this blistering heat?
I've been a homebody recently, just not wanting to see people, just been in my room a lot, just my eyes are pretty sore just from looking at a screen the whole day. So.
Yo, I feel it.
Other than that, man, honestly, it's been pretty it's been pretty stagnant, I'm not going to lie. It's been pretty
Yo, it be like that sometimes. Sometimes you just got to work and get to the
plateauing,
grind.
Just
Damn.
mold.
No, I'm kidding. I've been running up that gas in the car because I've been having my windows up, air conditioner on and shit.
Oh, you already know.
Yeah.
I already know.
It's not an option out here in Southern California.
Yep.
My shit's read 107 when I got in my car the other day.
Damn.
It was like 10 in the morning, too. It was disgusting.
Damn.
10 in the morning.
Dang.
But let's just go right ahead and jump on into our first topic, guys.
Let's get
As
it.
we start out a lot of episodes, we're going to start out this one with Get Your Health Right.
All right.
And I believe, Domo, you had something good with Get Your Health Right, right?
I always do. Yes, sir. Okay, so so this one everyone knows for sure. This one is gonna be exercise. That's the one for me because I've been slacking so much as far as exercise goes, but I really know like how much it really helps and affects me on a day-to-day basis. Not even a whole bunch. Like you ain't got to be in the gym lifting 1 billion weights or nothing like that, but like anything, because like when you exercise, it releases a chemical called endorphins, and and the chemical itself reduces stress and things like that, and it makes you feel positive. So boom, exercise, that's one of them for me.
Yeah, I can agree with that wholeheartedly because I notice even just with myself and how I am personally, if I even just get 30 minutes in the gym today or 15 or 45, nothing doesn't have to be anything crazy. I don't have to break the gym. I don't have to be a gym rat, but as long as I'm doing something to keep myself active, it's like they say, a body in motion stays in motion, and a body at rest stays at rest. Mm-hmm. And I find that it's often the same thing with your mind, and that's why for today, for Get Your Health Right, I just preach keeping your mind active. It's something that's not looked at very often because it's such a mundane thing to say. Like, obviously, you're always thinking, you always have thoughts, something's always going through your head. But even more than that, trying to plan out your day, trying to have a consistent schedule where you can do this and go here at this time and be where you need to be when you need to be there.
Hell yeah.
I found it is what is the most beneficial for my life is just really being able to keep my mind on the right track by keeping it consistently filled with things to do, whether it be tasks, menial, whether it's work, whether it's me doing my hobbies, anything.
I guess for me, I guess to get my health right, honestly, I've been trying to be in nature more. I feel like a lot of times, like, people forget that they're like forests and lakes and like
100%.
Literally preservations that we can go visit at any time.
That's
Because I
true.
feel like we're really too much into like our artificial nature, right? Which is cities, our houses, and we're not too much in tune with Mother Nature. So, every now and then throughout the week, I try to go for a walk, I try to go for a jog, an hour or two, maybe every other day,
That's
trying
real
to see
shit.
some animals, because I feel like we've killed them all. I don't really see animals anymore. I feel like I don't really see
Feel like-
animals anymore.
Where you stay at?
Well, I stay in Corona, but like, I don't see. I'm not gonna see like an elephant, like like going like, on my driveway. But I'm like, damn, man, I'm trying to like see some foxes or something. I don't know,
Oh,
some
God.
rabbits, man. I just feel like
Nah,
they're
I
all
feel
dead.
you.
I don't know, just
I feel you.
You
I
know
just
what we
moved.
should do about that
I see the
soon?
lost cat every day in my neighborhood. Other than that,
I lost.
We
cat.
should take a trip somewhere, fellas.
Or
We
two.
should, if we're really feeling the wildlife,
I'm down.
and
Bear
like
Grylls
real
it, yes.
nature, I would say Alaska.
Alaska.
That's a
Yeah,
push.
I've had a
That's-
couple
Alaska?
buddies who've been to Alaska, and they really enjoy it.
I thought you were gonna say
obviously-
Big Bear or something. This man,
no,
this
no,
man
no,
said
no.
Alaska. Oh shit!
No,
I gotta
Alaska.
plan out my life
Yeah,
here.
we in here.
Okay, yeah.
So
could
I
be
was
down.
thinking of like going tomorrow. I don't know, like just catching a red eye tonight. You guys good with
just
that?
nature
So
and
you
salmon.
or
I
what?
could be down. Yeah.
All right, for sure.
I'm not
All
paying
right.
for no Alaska. I don't
Thinking
know
we
what
could
you're
just
doing.
pack a
As long as-
couple of shoes and socks
As
and
long
just
as
like
Sam,
get out there, right?
Sam's paying for it. Yeah, I'm done.
doing. It's on Chico.
And while we do that, while we're out here hiking, we could obviously listen to some great music, right?
Some good music.
And that leads us on to our very next topic, which is going to be hip hop and R&B.
That's my type.
Hey,
Oh my god.
What song is that?
Wait, what beat? Okay, I'm not crazy, right? What other rap song had that same beat before?
What beat?
What's it called? My type, right?
How's it go?
I
Let me hear
have
the
no-
beat.
I have no idea
Do the
what-
beat with
what-
your mouth.
I can't. I can't.
Try
that
it.
sounds so bad.
Try
that
it.
sounds so bad.
you're not going to break it down for
Like,
us?
boom, 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 boom.
Oh,
boom,
God
like,
damn
like
it.
That beat, like I feel like I've heard that rap song, like that beat, in another song before.
What
Am I
the fuck
tripping?
was that?
That was so bad, huh? That was
That was
actually like
horrible.
that was
He
literally.
said, bo, 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 bo,
That was
bo.
literally. In my head it made sense, but that was really just like probably the worst expression of like me trying to. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've heard that beat some. Okay, never mind. Let's just forget.
You good.
Let's forget that. Never mind. Sorry, that was my moment.
It's all good, my guy. I have
That was
those
my
same
moment.
things where it's like, yo, I've heard. I think it was when the Khaled album came out.
Which one?
Not DJ Khaled. I'm sorry, not Khaled.
Oh, Khalid.
Khalid.
Oh, I was about to
My
say
bad.
like Khaled.
Yo, I had somebody accost me about that shit the other day. It's not Khaled, it's Khalid. Yo,
Well, it is
dog,
Khalid.
I already learned a way to say this name with like 6 consonants in the front of it. Like, why is there a K followed by? Anyway,
I mean that is important though. I mean Khalid and Khaled is very different. I mean that's like saying Beyonce or like Bianca.
I understand.
You know, like,
I understand
very
it's different, but
That's
I don't care.
Not the same person. You know?
I just don't care.
I see.
But
you don't
anyway,
call
he's a
Beyonce
great-
Bianca. Yeah, you're right.
he's
You're
a
right. No,
great
you're
artist.
right. You're right.
And he had an album that came out, and there was a sample on it, and I think me and my girl were literally just sitting in the car for like 3 hours trying to find out where is the sample from, like where.
Okay.
Literally, I think we spent.
What song was it?
Yeah, but what song was it?
What
though?
song was it? Poeta.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, okay. But did
Yeah.
but did we listen to Daniel Caesar's new album?
No, I didn't. He dropped a new one? 2019?
Yo, I think it's called.
You don't even
Case
listen to
Study
Daniel.
1.
Bro.
It's
Listen, man. I'm not gonna lie. People already know I'm gonna get thrown for this one. Like, his first album was cool, but it didn't really like jump out to me. You know what I mean? Like, it sounded very much like what people wanted to hear. But like, Case Study was cool because like I feel like he was trying to be more experimental. So, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta release music that like gets the people going first, and then you can start like dropping like what are you really like passionate, like what are you really like, you know, trying to like make your sound, you know. So I don't know. So Daniel Caesar's new album is dope.
Yeah,
10 out of 10.
dude,
10
honestly,
out of 10. So good. So good.
And that's one of my favorite releases of this year, and one of the reasons I like it so much, he's kind of strayed away from being such a vocalist.
Mm-hmm.
And on his first album, that was really important because he's showcasing his talent, showcasing what he can do with his voice, with his instrument.
Right,
You know.
right.
And this time around, I feel like he kind of just got more into his vibe of like the kind of music he likes hearing.
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah.
So there's definite growth and progression through like the 2 albums, which is what I enjoy the most about
Okay,
this.
I really wanted to bring this up. How do y'all feel about Lil Nas X?
Fire.
I mean, he's an industry plant, but other than that,
Wait, what's the industry plant?
like an industry plant, I would say in the most simple terms is just somebody who was put in music, or at least in this context, of somebody who's put in hip hop or R&B, and they're meant to make a lot of sales. Like they set it up so that like you don't have to. You know how like most rappers they talk about the grind and the struggle and going from zero to like, it's not like that with industry plans. It's kind of just like you knew an important person or somebody important saw that you had talent, and they kind of just put you in the position to do well.
I feel like he's like a wave. Like he's cool. Like he ain't got no bars or nothing, but he's like a wave. It's a vibe. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
he'll
it's
be here
cool.
and then he'll be gone.
It's all right.
I don't know.
Hopefully he stays.
He'll have the hottest song this year,
It's
undoubtedly.
been the what did I read? Like it's a beat like Drake on like live
Oh,
streams
yeah,
and all
it's-
like yeah.
it's beating a lot of things streaming wise because it's two genres, which I understand.
I'm all
There's
for
a
him,
large-
like his movement and him getting like popularity. I don't like the song though. I just
Wait,
don't.
you don't like Old Town Road?
No,
What?
no,
I agree.
no.
You like the remix with Billy
It's an
Ray?
okay song.
My thing is, how many more remixes is he gonna like? He's trying to have Dolly Parton, Megan Thee Stallion. Like, who's next? Like, who else is gonna jump on this? Like, Paul McCartney. Like,
Whoever needs to.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I feel like he's like, again, I can't speak down on him. I feel like he's really like, but then again, I guess it is like one of the most successful songs of like our time, like literally of like our decade. So I guess he can push it like as much as he can, but I don't know. Just a lot of remixes.
I'm just not a fan of the way it sounds.
What, the country vibe on it?
Not even the country vibe. Just
What
well,
you mean?
actually, no. Yeah, if I'm a boil it down, it's probably country vibe.
I feel like that's
I'm
why
just
it's
not
so
a country
hot.
fan. Yeah, well, that's precisely why it's so hot, and all the controversy it sparked when it first came up, with like them not allowing it on the country charts, even though it's clearly a country
You know
song,
the racists
but it's
are
by
mad.
a black
Oh,
guy.
You know the southern. You know the racists are mad, man. You know that
They're having a good. They're not having a great time
It's-
with with Lil Nas X and
all over
Billy
the
Ray.
radio, no matter where they go. Yeah, it's a bad.
But honestly, speaking of hot tracks and hot like songs and music that have dropped this year, DreamVille. DreamVille has just put out what is, in my opinion, one of the
JID.
best compilation
Ari
albums
Lennox.
all time.
Of all time? Okay, look, man.
Best
look,
compilation album of all time. Not
Okay.
best album, period, but best compilation album. Where it's,
I'm a Dreamville fan. I'm a Dreamville fan, right?
Right.
100%.
Okay.
I love him. I feel like the album was a 6.5, 7.
you're nuts.
No.
You are nuts.
No, but why do you feel that way? Why do you feel that way?
I don't know because like for me, like when did it come out? 2 weeks ago?
It
right?
came out a few weeks
Yeah.
ago.
I feel like for me, like it's already played out. Like it ain't got a lot of replay value. It's not really pulling me or grabbing me.
That's true.
Everything-
Like people aren't really like it was up for like a day or two, and like that wave kind of like already died down a little bit on that album. That's true.
Well, that's just for me. Because for me, like I mean, I think what it was is I looked for Dreamville for like something so specific, right? I look for them for like to be like a whole bunch of subject matter, like real deep, like telling me something. And I feel like there's only like a couple good verses where like it would really like where it really touched me, or a couple songs. But I get what they were trying to do. Like they're trying to reach like a broader audience. That's why they had so like many different
Sounds.
yeah,
And
A lot of
rappers
features.
on there.
Features, a
saying?
lot of features.
I just think it was a cool.
I would say that I am a little biased, if I'm going to be honest. While I do think it's a great album, also, J.Cole is one of my favorite artists, if not my favorite artist of all time.
Same.
And on top of that, I love his ear, the way he's able to put together albums. I love the idea behind putting this album together, having a bunch of people come to wherever and just share an open space, kind of like what we try to do here, whether it be in front of the scenes or behind the scenes, just kind of create an open space for people to talk and work and
Right.
let out their creativity. And I think the documentary that they have on YouTube, you guys should go check that out, by the way. If you're already watching on YouTube,
That's dope too.
pause this video and come back. I'm so serious about that. That's how much I really care about
It
this.
was the
And it's-
documentary was cool too. It was a nice little vibe to it, honestly.
That's new.
It's not even just a little
Refreshing.
vibe. It's just everything. To me, everything about the album, how it syncs, the synchronicity in it, like just how there are like parts of the album, like, you know, so it starts off real hard, and then you get a couple nice soft R&B tracks, and then you get back to the hard shit, and then like it's kind of just like cyclical like that in a way, and I can see all of the planning and the forethought it took to make this, and I think that's why I'm so enamored.
What's your
with it.
favorite track on there, or favorite two?
Favorite
Or
two?
top three,
I would
probably.
have to say Under the Sun. J.
Under the
Cole.
Sun.
The first one?
Yeah, that's
That's
a
dope.
fire way to start out an
Because the
album.
sample, you know, with like that choir, like that gospel kind of vibe, and
It's
it goes right into the hook.
super
Yes,
fire.
yes, that's
The baby
excellent.
killed it. He did
Yeah,
his thing.
and that's another
The
thing
Baby
too.
is
I
dope.
wasn't a big Da Baby fan before this.
No, Da
but
Baby is
he
dope.
came
Still
out
not.
and he put bars.
You not a fan of the
together.
baby?
Nah, not really.
Why is that?
Well, I ain't
you don't
really
like his
listen-
flow or
well,
his lyrics?
No,
or?
I ain't really listened to him.
he's
I'll
cool,
be
man.
honest, but like just from what I heard, he sound alright.
I was the same way.
I like his sound.
Carolina
I was
needs to
the same.
stand up, man. The Carolinas, man, that's the baby's cool.
Yeah,
Wait,
rap.
he's from Carolina.
I believe
Yeah.
so, like North Carolina.
Oh,
I'm
J.
not
Cole's from
sure.
North Carolina.
Yeah, Precisely, and
Oh,
that's
yeah,
why
man.
he put him on that verse,
Wow,
or
that's
so I
dope.
heard.
I didn't even know that. Nah, he's alright though. I mean, yeah, he alright.
And real quick, shout out to the Carolinas, all my family down there in South Carolina,
You got
Columbia.
family?
Yeah,
Oh,
in
shoot, I didn't know
Columbia,
that.
South Carolina. We actually own the biggest church down there, so
Oh,
Oh.
dope.
it's not a stunt. Don't. It's not.
We gotta
dope.
go to Alaska, and then hit
Yeah.
South Carolina.
Oh,
All right,
after.
what else? What about your next favorite song?
My next favorite, I think it would have to be a tie between 1993, the song where they all just talk
Yeah,
about smoking
weed.
pot.
Yeah.
It's fucking great. And Wells Fargo.
Mm.
That shit
Okay.
makes me want to rob somebody.
Mm. That's not good. That's
Yeah.
not what we're trying to promote.
That's not good.
We're not trying to promote
Yo,
that.
I might cop a lick tonight listening to that song.
For real, that's it?
With my girl in the car. I don't give a fuck.
Damn. She said, boy, if you don't,
She not ready for all that.
boy, if you don't.
She's you guys can't see,
Relax.
but she's behind the camera looking like, we're gonna do what now?
I don't know this man.
We're gonna lick what again?
I'm dead.
But yeah, so I think those would be my favorite two.
Go ahead, ask me.
Off the album, 2 or 3 off the album
sure.
that I think are the standout tracks. But there's also a lot of great tracks in there.
Ask me
like-
what are mine. Ask me what are mine.
What are yours?
Oh, well, you must know.
If you insist.
Yeah, man. Okay, so I think number one is gonna have to. Have y'all heard "Sacrifices"? It's the last one.
Oh
on
yeah.
there.
Mm-hmm.
So
course.
I got like a couple favorite songs and a couple favorite verses on there. So number one is going for me is gonna have to be "Sacrifices" because I feel like everybody on there just killed it. Like Earth Gang, when I first heard Johnny
Earth Gang.
Venus, when I first heard his verse, it was like kind of weird because like his flow, but it caught me. And then Saba came in, killed it. Smino
Killed it.
destroyed it.
Smino's consistent. Always been consistent.
I barely even mess with him like that, but now I mess with him.
Smino
You know
is
who's
super
you know
good.
who's just real quick. You know
Go
whose
ahead.
tutelage he's under.
Who's what?
You know who's training him basically.
Who?
T-Pain.
Who, Smino?
Yeah.
No wonder.
Yeah.
That
Go-
makes
He said
Go
no
back.
wonder.
Go back and listen to Smino and tell me he's not T-Pain's son.
no that influence. That makes so
Smino?
much sense. You know they made a song together, a remix called Anita.
I did not. Oh, did they remix Anita?
Yes,
That's one of my
and
favorite
T-Pain's
Smino
on
songs
it,
of
and
all
T-Pain's
time.
on it, and that is
Oh.
my favorite Smino song. Smino, T-Pain on Anita.
I need.
Yes, that is.
You. I need.
That's that baby making music.
Yeah,
You know.
the Sacrifices is number one for me.
Siamese twins. I'm gonna have after. No, I'm just joking. But. No, but anyway, no. But I'm saying yes.
So
but Smino-
Sacrifices is number one.
Yeah, Smino's dope though.
And then I think, PTSD isn't one of my favorite songs, but Deontay Hitchcock killed it.
His
So it's one of my
verse.
favorite verses on there.
Mm-hmm.
He destroyed it. Deontay Hitchcock, he's from Atlanta, Georgia. He's like an up-and-coming artist. I think he's fire. He's totally fire.
I can understand that.
And he really did his thing on the album. I feel like he killed it on the album. Y'all should
feel
go
bad.
check him out.
Speaking of people who killed it on the album, J.I.D.
Oh, of course.
He's my favorite young new rapper.
Uh-huh.
Bars for
Easy
days.
money.
Wait, what verse you like on there from him?
Honestly, his first verse in "Ladies, Ladies" with T.I. there were so many like I got the
T.I.
I got this artist girl. She can draw her name. I call her Tracy. That's a bar.
That's cute.
That's a bar. Like 100%. I was riding around in the car with my girl, and I stopped the song. You hear that? He calls her Tracy because she can trace her name.
Oh, shit.
It's a bar.
It's a bar.
100%. Yeah. Anything? Any other good albums or good music, hip hop, R&B wise, you guys want to talk about?
Man,
real quick?
I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of like slowing down. I'm low-key waiting on Kendrick. I'm waiting on Sean. But I feel like it's been slowing down. So I've been venturing out into like different people, different artists, like low-key, like trying to find
yep,
like a different
yep.
vibe. Ari Lennox.
Yes.
Hers is fire. Like her whole
Yes.
album was fire.
Yes, that whole album was
Uh-huh.
fire. The
whole
whole
thing.
album was
Lennox is
fire.
fire. Absolutely.
Remember when
And-
the first drop? Listen to the whole thing. Me and my girl.
All right. And I think that'll end it about there, man.
Word.
It's been great talking with you guys. Been great chopping it up, as always.
Of course.
We're going to end this episode a little early because we got a dual episode coming out. They're going to be released at different times for you guys, but we will have that coming out soon for y'all. And don't think we forgot. Don't
We did
worry.
it.
The religion topic and the spirituality. We also got marriage coming in there a little bit in the play. So we're going to talk about that a little later. We're waiting to get the right guests for you guys so we can have the most open-ended and frank discussion and most honest discussion, because as much as all three of us on this panel know, we're three men.
We want some females.
We gotta have a female voice. We can't just be super biased. Yeah, well, I think marriage is blah, blah. That's the problem with this country.
SpongeBob, the little SpongeBob.
What? That's literally how we would sound, at least in my head. So don't worry about that, guys. We got it coming soon for you guys. Anything else you guys wanna? I've been saying you guys a lot. Anything else you would like to cover?
That's about it.
That's
about it.
Just keep tuning in. We coming with some fire.
Please,
And hey,
thank you.
like tell us like if there is something that you want to hear, let us know. Something that you want us to talk about, let us know.
Let us know.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Up top, off front, please. You guys have a great night. I hope you enjoy listening or watching, however you're consuming this. Please like. Actually, I can't believe it's taken me this long to do this. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in to another episode. Make sure to leave a like, a comment, and ring that bell icon so you can stay updated for all our daily content. Thank you, and have a great night. Don't make a life, don't take a life.